The music in this video was performed and recorded by myself. Have you ever wondered what happened to Zane's Falcon? We haven't seen it in nearly 10 seasons, and it's never been explicitly mentioned what actually happened to it. However, in my opinion, I think there's been plenty of clues and hints dropped to what could have happened to it, and to be honest, I think I'm right about this one. Keep watching to find out more. What's up ninjas, this is Ninjago Theory, and today we are going to be discovering what happened to the Falcon. Alright, welcome back everyone. It has been quite a while since I've done a show theory like this, so it is pretty cool to be doing one again. But anyways, before we get into the main theory, as always, we are going to be giving a bit of background information. So if you're already well versed in Ninjago lore, I do recommend skipping on a bit. But anyways, let's get into this. So what is the Falcon? Well, it was created by Dr. Julian, who is Zane's father, and it formed a bond with Zane in Season 1, Episode 2, otherwise known as Home, and ever since it's been by his side, his companion, and it was revealed to be a robot, of course, in the infamous episode TikTok, where we also found out Zane was a robot. It's gone through a lot of changes throughout the series. When Zane was human-like, it looked very organic, but then when he turned titanium, it turned titanium as well, so it had a very robotic exterior, and it went through one more change in the series technically, but there's a bit more to it. If we want to get technical, the very last time we saw the Falcon was in Season 8, where dialogue and music cues told us that the Falcon had been repurposed by Nia into a drone which sat on Zane's bike, and that bike was driven off the side of a cliff, and that was the very last time we officially saw the Falcon. Now, in my own opinion, this wasn't the same Falcon we had seen before, and was more of a redesign / inspiration, just due to the fact its death was never mourned, it was never mentioned again, it looked absolutely nothing like the Falcon we all knew. And the last thing is like a line from Zane where he says, "Nice to see you again, old friend," or should I say new, while that line does both contradict and support my theory, because, you know, old friend would suggest it was the old Falcon, but new would suggest that it's more of a redesign, and I'm more inclined to think it is more of a redesign of the Falcon. It's definitely not the same build. So, when was the real last time we saw the Falcon? So in Season 6, Skybound, at one point Zane orders the Falcon to go scouting on Nodicon just to see what the pirates are up to, and unfortunately Nodicon happens to capture the Falcon and orders Monkey Wretch to dismantle it. And this was in fact the very last time that we saw this metal version, or the version we're more familiar with. This was the last time we saw it. So that would lead a casual observer to think that, well, this is what happened to the Falcon. It was dismantled and basically it's dead. However, more in-tune fans would know that every event of Season 6 was actually undone at the end of the season, so technically this never happened and the Falcon should be fine. However, this is where my theory comes in. So if you've seen my Temple of Air Jitsu video, you'll know that I think there's a possibility that Nodicon had to manually undo everything and may have forgotten a few things, such as Jay and Nia and Wu's memories, such as the Temple of Air Jitsu, and maybe just possibly such as the Falcon being dismantled. Now maybe it wasn't him having to do everything manually, maybe it was just the fact that this was a very big wish and a few things could go wrong, there could be a few anomalies, I don't really know, but in short, I think that the Falcon is essentially dead. It was dismantled and this was never undone. So that's what I actually think happened to the Falcon. I think that they just made a remake of it in Season 8 just to sort of honor its memory, and I also think that's now gone as well, since that went off the side of a cliff. But I do not think we're going to be seeing the Falcon again, basically. So of all the theory videos I've done, I actually think this is one of the most plausible. I could definitely see this happening, and it wouldn't be unlike Tommy and Jason to make a canonical reason for the disappearance of an asset in the show. However, this would mean that the Falcon is sadly dead, and it's unlikely he'll ever show up again, simply because he's been gone for so long, and if this theory is true, of course he'll be dead. Maybe I'm wrong though, could definitely show up again. They've been known to do that a few times, but I think it's just unlikely. It's also interesting to think what other implications could there be of Nodicon forgetting a few things, like we've seen the Falcon, the Temple of Air Jitsu, but what other little things could be consequences left behind with Skybound? It's definitely interesting to think about, and maybe you could write some ideas down in the comments. Also, do keep in mind that everything in this video is just my own opinions and theories, and feel free to write your own theories down in the comments below. That's all from me. Hope you enjoyed the video. That's all from me. Have a great. I almost forgot, if you don't like, subscribe and share this with your friends. The buildable bat will be very upset.